There's no judgment here in Wifeys Mental Care.
So, welcome back to season 2 of Gaming with Wifey.
Ooh, we made it.
I know.
We made it
Penguin
through the
made
year.
it through the busy time.
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
Man. All I did was work. It was horrendous.
For real. I haven't seen Pangu in months.
Yeah. Sadly, that's not an over-exaggeration.
Yeah. I think we played games like twice, and that was only this recent month. So,
Yeah, that's 100% valid.
to be fair, it's also been like the past 2 months have been a bit chaotic for me, but at the same time, like, you literally were working so much.
I know. I was working just as much as your boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, and I never got to see him, so.
The impediment issues were real.
Yeah, but we're back.
We are.
We're here, and we're here with some house flipper because it's Christmas time, cozy month, you know. We got the cozy vibes.
We're gonna decorate this Christmas
Yeah.
house, and by decorate I mean redecorate because I don't like this entry hall.
Yeah, I basically before we started this, I happened to already have started the Christmas house, but I just took everything out and I painted the living room. And that's about it. And I added this fireplace. But other than that, I haven't done shit. So
Yeah, I just kind of went through and cleared out all the Christmas stuff because I didn't want it. I wanted to be able. The only thing I had to keep was this tree, which makes me sad because I wish I could have like at least changed the colors on it. But whatever.
Yeah, we're
It is
not
what
allowed
it is.
to.
And then we had to go like find these presents. So I did that, and now we're gonna start changing things up. Like I'm gonna change this front hallway because I like the muted gray, but like it's too dark.
Oh
me.
really? Oh, I like. Shocking.
Yeah, shocking. Opposite taste.
The kitchen I hate though.
It's a little too. No, the kitchen needs to go. Who the fuck hit their head so
I don't even
hard
know what color
they
though.
decided that this color was a good color for the kitchen.
I'm like not sure what color because it's like I kind of want to make the house Christmassy, but I don't want to make it like maybe like a dark red, just to have a little Christmassy. But then I don't know how. Let me test this color out. I have no idea. It's also nighttime currently in mine, so I have my flashlight on.
Mine is. So I turned the house on all the lights in the house.
Oh, I got rid of all the lights.
I wanted to see what it looked like with the original lights in there.
Oh, yeah, I got rid of
Oh,
everything.
God, this bathroom is so bright. See, I don't hate it, though. I do hate this tub, but I don't hate the bathroom.
Right, the one on the first floor?
bathroom.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's so nice.
It's cute. It's cute. I like it.
I left it, and then I'll, like, change a couple things, but I like it for the most part.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that bathroom pretty much alone except for the tub. We might change
That's
out
what
the
I
tub.
did. I
But
forgot
we're
I changed the tub.
But we're definitely going to get rid of this color in the kitchen. We're going to get rid of this reindeer wall that really seems
Yeah, I got rid of that too.
And we're going to repaint here in the...
I am doing the kitchen red, though.
Dark.
Just because I want it to feel a little Christmassy, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I would never paint my house like this. Like, you've seen my house from before. I love my neutral tones. You should see the house I live in now. It is, every room's a different color.
Completely different.
Dude, every room's a different color.
House.
Some walls, too, like in the kitchen, half of the walls are one color and half the walls are another. And it fucking drives me insane because it's just not my vibe. But it's fine.
Are you going to see if you can change that at some point?
Yes, I'm going to paint. 100%. That's definitely a down the line sort of thing, though.
Well, speaking of your house now,
why
don't you tell everybody what we're talking about?
Hey, so yeah, like fun story. If anyone has been here since the beginning of Gaming with Wifey, when we started Wifeys Mental Care, we were talking about boys. And then the first episode, we were talking about, like, my slight interest in this boy that I didn't know if, you know, he liked me back or something. And then the next episode, we started dating. And we were together for less than a month by that time. We now live together. I moved halfway across the country, and yeah, I moved in. Sounds insane because it is insane. I mean, look, like it is. Like realistically, it is. But
it is.
like,
It's something crazy, and to do it for the reason in which you did, I think, is what people really think of as the crazy concept. Because you did it for a guy.
yeah, but it was also like I wanted to get out of my house for like the
Mm-hmm.
longest time, and
Oh, 100%.
it was like something about him was very different. And I know people are like, been there, done that. Same. Like, I've been there, done that. I thought, like, nah, this guy's great. Because every guy I was with was slightly better than the last, basically. This one, though,
isn't slightly better than
Dude.
the last. This one's like ginormously better than the last. So
is, like, actually insane sometimes. Like, still, we're, like, human beings, so we have, like, our moments of, like, disagreements or something. But, like, not, like, oh my god, it is miles different than anything that I'm ever used to. So it's worth it. Like, crazy or not, like, I said to my mom, because my mom was like, what the fuck? You met this guy playing a game online. Like, don't be weird now. And I get it. I totally get it. Like, I would be the same if my kid was like, hey, I want to move to a different state and leave everything and leave my family for a guy that I met playing Lethal Company. Like, I would be like,
Of all games,
Lethal Company during Darts Mage stream, like.
Yeah, for real.
I love that, though. But, like, I totally get where my mom was coming from. She was a little bit much, I'm sure. I think I've talked about it in our other episodes, but I'm sure it's understandable how she feels and, like, how my family was like, what the fuck? But for me, oh my god, it was so worth it. Like, yes, I will say the adjustment is very difficult, and my first holiday being Thanksgiving without my family, that was a bit tricky, for sure. But, like, for the most part, I do wish I was closer still to, like, my family, but I think it is just what I was supposed to do. So, hey, can't complain that much.
I mean, you can. There's just no point in it.
Yeah, like, I mean, genuinely, like, also, I've only been here a month, but, my boyfriend works, and I'm kind of currently just at home while he works, and I'm mostly just, like, I cook, I clean, and I go shopping, and that's, like, my job at the moment. And sometimes, I will say, it definitely gets boring, kind of, just because he works a lot. But at the same time, it's like,
He works as much as Pengu does.
Dude, he did 106 hours, I think, the other week.
Yeah.
And
he works so much more than I do. Like, I think I was talking on Snapchat because of our, you gotta have the streak snaps.
Yeah.
So, freaking, I think I brought it up to him. I was like, the only other person more than I do.
Yeah. He has weeks where he doesn't. Like, he'll do 4 days a week, 12 hours. So it's like, sometimes he doesn't obviously work as much as he does right now. But
he works a lot, though. Like, he works a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I work a lot. That boy.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I moved here. It really sucked because I moved here. And he, like, 2 days before I was moving here, his car basically broke down and he couldn't use it. And I was like, well, shit, but you can use my car. I didn't think his car was going to be in a shop for a month, right? So I haven't had a car. I have literally been stuck in this house. I have nobody I know around me. My boyfriend hasn't been home. And that part of it has been rough because it's like, okay, I literally am stuck in this house and can't do anything.
You have nobody, like, no outlets, no nothing. I mean, other than, like, us on the internet side of things. But, like, even then, there's only so much we can help with.
Yeah, like, I'm not a people person, so it's like, I can hang out at home but it's like the feeling of like I literally can't get out sort of thing. That's where I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this kind of, I don't like this right now. I just feel like I need to get out a little bit. Or just even to go walk around like a mall or a shop or just something,
Just
you know?
something, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't have that. But I got it back literally today. So.
Oh, you got your car back? Nice.
Yes, I literally got it. We went this morning, and I am so happy to have my car back. Like, driving it today, I was like, dude, do I even remember how to drive? Like, the fuck?
Do I even remember? Yes, that's like riding your bike.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I remembered how to drive, but I was just like, it's been so long. Like, oh my god. It felt so
bet.
nice, though.
I bet it felt like freaking forever, dude.
Yeah, and like, I guess something that now I can like, I don't know how much you remember of when you first moved out or anything, because I know obviously we've had different experiences with moving out, but like, how did you feel when you first moved out?
Well, okay, so my experiences moving out, like, were a little different, because I didn't move, like, out of state or out of city. I, like, moved within the city, so it wasn't really me feeling like I had moved, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the only thing that's different is my parents aren't there, but they're still right around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that, like, detrimental, or it wasn't that, like, life-altering kind of thing. But when I moved out up north, that's kind of when everything was a little different.
Okay.
Because my parents were no longer right around the corner.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, I barely saw my parents when I moved, and I moved away for a boy.
Okay.
My experience did not end the way yours has. So far been. I just want to point that out. But, you know, lesson learned and everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was really a shock, like more of like a, I guess, culture shock, I would be the best way to put it. Like, going from having your family around you all the time to shit. When I wanted to start over, I didn't mean I wanted to, like, start over being with absolutely nobody.
Yeah. God, yeah, that's literally how I felt when I moved. Something that really got to me, which I guess we haven't talked about on here because obviously I wasn't in, like, the moving process by that time. Like, we just got together. But, like, I remember my mom was giving me so much, like, she was making me feel really bad for moving, right? Like, I mean, making me feel every single day of my life, I had to hear how terrible I was and how could I do this and, like, all this shit. And it was like, do you understand that this isn't easy for me as well? And she was, because I got to a point where I was like, you have to stop because you are making me feel like shit every single day of my life. And you have to stop. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh, I didn't realize that that's how you felt. And I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, well, you seem so happy about it. I'm like, yes, I am happy in the sense of, like, I really like this guy. And yes, I would love to move out. It's something I've wanted just to get out of here. And I understand, I guess, how it seems like I'm like, oh my god, bye everybody, I don't give a fuck about anyone. But that is not the case. And she was like, well, I had no idea. And I'm like, do you understand how hard it is to, like, go and move and leave everything? Like, you don't think that's affecting me at all? Like, the fuck?
Do you think I'm a soulless creature?
Right, that's exactly how she was making it seem. And I'm like, dude, I'm moving. It's a 14-hour drive from everybody I know and everything I know. I'm leaving my best friend that I've been friends with for 16, 17 years of my life, who has lived down the street from me my entire life. I'm leaving all my cousins who were, like, my best friends growing up. I'm leaving all my aunts and uncles that I'm close to. I'm leaving just the fact of just having my mom downstairs, you know? She works from home. So when I would go down there was always somebody there. And it's like, I'm leaving that as well. And it's like, don't you think that might be a little hard no matter what the case is?
Just an antsy bit. Like,
and she literally was like, oh my god, I had no idea. Like, why didn't you say anything? And I'm like, because it's like, I'm moving out with this guy, right? And I had to make it, not that I had to make it seem like it was a good idea, but I had to make them feel a little more reassured, you know? So I couldn't have, like, I couldn't project any of my fears to them, because then they'd be
100%.
like, oh my god, you're scared? Then you should stay. Why are you going if
Yeah,
you're scared?
they would talk you back into not doing it.
Exactly.
And it was something you really want.
Yeah.
And I totally get it. See, when I first moved out, I was on the verge of getting kicked out anyway, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's...
I kind of beat my parents to the punch on that one. And like I moved in with 9 of my party friends, so you can imagine how that
9?
turned out. Yeah. So we lived in this 5-bedroom house. It was a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, and the garage was converted into a full studio.
Okay.
So I had one friend who lived in the studio. I had my other friend and his girlfriend shared a room. Me and my friend Carol shared a room. My buddy James was in his own room. My buddy Kyle was in his own room. My buddy Kaylin and his girlfriend Heather were in their own. And then there was like this 2-room shack in the garage that was fully insulated and had electricity.
Okay.
Or not in the garage, but in the backyard. And so I had a friend that lived out there.
Okay.
So it was like this communal house. Yeah, it didn't work out at all.
Oh, okay.
It was fun when it lasted and when we were getting along.
That's fair.
But we were all party friends. Like, guys, take this as for my younger the younger viewers in the crowd. Don't move in with your party friends, because once the party stops, you may or may not be friends.
That is so fair. Oh,
So,
yeah. I can... Oh.
But, yeah. So, but, I mean, the biggest thing, though, is you're doing something you really want to do. And nobody should be mad about that. They can be sad and hurt by it, but, like, they shouldn't, if, like, you really want that thing, they should support that. That you're going after what you want, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Regardless. So it's always hard when, like, people are so hurt that they just become, like, vehement and, like, mean.
Yeah, that's literally, like, what she was doing, and I had to explain that to her. And her thing, too, is, like, I understand it where, as much as, I'm sure I've talked about my mom before, and, like, there's been times where I'm like, God, I can't stand her, you know? Like, obviously that's gonna happen. She's, like, it's your parent.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I did go and talk to her all the time about random shit, and she was just always downstairs if I needed to talk to someone or felt like it. Like, I didn't, like, let her into my life too much, but, like, if I want to rant, right, I would go and rant to her about something. And I was kind of the person that would help my mom with everything. It was never my dad. It was never my brother. It was always me. So she was basically losing the one person that was going to help her out and talk to her, and that she can, like, be herself around. And because I remember her saying, like, she was being, like, a weirdo. Like, I get my weird side from my mom, and my mom was, like,
I think
doing
we all
something
get our
weird
side from our mom.
That's fair. But she was, like, being weird, and then she was like, oh, who am I gonna, like, who am I gonna be weird with now, or, like, goofy with now? And I was, like, joking, because I knew it wasn't gonna be my brother, but I was like, oh, you can with Jake. And she was like, yeah. Yeah,
right.
Okay. My brother's not very nice, so, like, he would literally never. But, like, so I get on that side of how that felt like for her, of me leaving, of, like, losing that, I guess. But it's, like, you can't make me feel bad. And I do remember, too, like, yes, my whole family was sad. Everyone was sad. Like, when I was leaving and it was my last time saying bye to everyone, people were crying. Like, yes. But, like, everyone was saying, like, hey, you're doing something that some of us wish we could have done before, and we never did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, like, everyone was sad. Like, they're all saying, like, hey, you know, come back if it doesn't work out. And, like, don't be afraid to come back. Like, we want you back here and we wish we're moving far. Like, that's totally fine. But
That's normal.
yeah, but like, don't make me feel bad like my mom was making me feel. That was just making me feel like I'm a piece of shit. And it's like, I'd rather not feel like that, thank you.
Oh, for real.
Dude, this fridge looks ugly everywhere. Hey! Let me put my fridge here. Yeah, I don't like this fridge anywhere. I'm gonna have to just put it here. Ugh. But it looks disgusting.
Oh, I wonder.
Is it just me, or does the refrigerator always just make everything look shittier?
It makes everything look shittier.
I also, okay, do you know if they have a really slim, for like a kitchen, if you need a little extra, like cabinet space, but like on the bottom, not like the top cabinets. Do they have a little skinny, tiny one?
They should.
Because I have the tiniest little space in the entire world right here. And I don't know if they have something this skinny. If they don't, like, so be it. There's going to be a gap. But, like, I would love it if they had a really small one. But I know, too, like, about, like, holidays and stuff. I know you've said to me before that, like, for you, it's, like, whatever now at this point. Like, being alone.
Holidays suck for me. I hate holidays. I have turned into such a Grinch, and I am not ashamed to say it. But it's because, like, my family lives all across everywhere. Like, I've got a brother in Florida, a brother in Nevada. My parents are in super up north of Cali. It's like a 9-hour drive. So it's like hard to go see them, especially for holidays and such.
Yeah.
And it just it takes the holiday out of it. It as weird as that may sound.
No, I totally get that, yeah.
Because holidays, like, especially like Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're all family. And yes, my roommates do invite me over to celebrate with their family, which is really sweet of them. I really appreciate it, but
it's not
like
really
not
the same. Yeah.
It's like I've missed the days of going over to my grandma's house, my abuelita's house, and like hanging out with all the cousins. Like, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't done that for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And the last time I saw my cousins, I think, was the weekend I went and saw my mom when she was in the hospital after she got her cancer diagnosis. That's a lie. I saw my cousins at my cousin's wedding. The year I got my car. So that was 2021? 2021? Something like that. But even then, that sucked because my brother got married that weekend and my cousin. But my brothers don't talk.
Oh.
They are mad at each other for the stupidest freaking reason. And I'm like the middleman. I'm like the peacemaker there. Like, I'm like, no, I'm your sister. I'm going to support you. And then I go to the other one. I'm like, no, I'm your sister. Like, I'm going to support you. Because, you know, like, you don't talk to the other sibling at all. So it's kind of really crappy. But in the same breath, you know, I've taken that on as my job. That's my role, kind of thing. So it's okay for the most part. But it was just weird to be at, and I went to both of my brother's weddings, and the other sibling didn't go. Like, they are that mad at each other. Like my oldest brother has 2 kids, my other brother has 1. and they're like, and they're never gonna know their cousin because my brothers are that petty.
Damn.
And it's really sad.
Yeah, for real.
So, like, I was talking to my oldest brother, the one that lives in Florida, on Thanksgiving. He's like, dude, if I would have known you didn't have anywhere to go, I'm like, dude, come out here. I'm like, fool, I am a broke ass bitch. I can't make it out to Florida.
Oh.
Like, that's cute. But it's not gonna happen. Like, I can't make it out to Florida. Like, I can't afford it. Plus, I'm trying to save to move, homie. Like,
yeah, she's gonna move closer to me.
I am. I'm gonna move closer to the wifey, and then closer to the IRL best friend, who you two will get along fucking hilariously. And I am kind of scared for that moment when that happens. Like, I introduce the two of you, because it's gonna be like either the best thing of my life or like the worst thing of my life.
It'll be the best thing. It'll be the best thing. Yeah,
it will be. It will be. But like, I'm trying to save to move. My parents are like sitting there going, whoa, we're to like, do we move in the middle of everybody kind of thing? And I'm like, well, you're gonna kind of have to, because you know your sons don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
And you're gonna need to be the referee because I can't keep doing it. But then if I live in the middle of them, and it's like, oh fuck, okay, now I turn into neutral ground. Like, which is fine, I'll be neutral ground. But like, yeah, my family is all kinds of fucked up, so the holidays suck. Back to the original point of my ramblings, like, the holidays just suck.
Yeah.
Because I think the last time I had that true family moment was 10 years ago.
Oh.
When my whole family was there. Not even 10 years ago. It had to have been long. Actually, come to think of it. So my brother's only met my niece once since she's been born. She's going to be 10 this year. No, 11 next year.
Damn.
So I think it's been like a cool, like, almost 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Since we had like the family moment. Like, I got my mom one of those freaking advertised Christmas ornaments that I always on Facebook or Instagram, you know, the ones that just pop up when it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
And they look kind of cheesy. But I got her one of those, and it had her, me, and my two brothers on it. And I put a note in there going, since this will never happen.
Aww.
And my mom, like, called me, and she was like, oh my god, that was so, like, that was so perfect, this, that, the other. And I'm just like, well, and she's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, that probably made her sad, though, too. Like, you know, that...
that realization.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just been hard. Like, the holidays are always crappy for me. Like, I turn into such a Grinch, though. They're like, oh, look, Christmas lights. I'm like, yeah, they kept them up all year. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, you know, I've turned into my father's daughter. Because my dad's a huge-ass Grinch. Love him dearly. But he's a Grinch.
And now you're a Grinch?
I'm very jaded when it comes to a lot of things in life. Sadly. But that's just because that's my experiences. And that's unfortunately the hand that I've been dealt.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks, but in the same breath, like, I think that's why I care so much about my friends. Because my friends are the family that's always been there, that I know I can count on.
Yeah.
Which is why I was in your Discord watching that horrible movie with you. Actually, it was kind of horribly, disgustingly great. Cause
it was so fun. Like, you guys talking in it made it so much funnier. And, like, that was my Thanksgiving, too. So, like...
Yeah.
that helped me too, even though later it like hit where I was like, fuck, I'm alone, you know, that whole feeling.
But that was after your family FaceTimed you, so there was a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
more going on to it than just...
Yeah, my family FaceTimed me. It was nice and all, but it killed me, especially...
Yeah.
I don't know how much I said to you, but what made it worse was, so I have a little 4-year-old cousin, and, like, me and my brother are, like, his favorite people. So, like, me leaving, he really was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, sort of thing. And
Yeah.
he, like, didn't fully understand it. But when we were on FaceTime, he took the phone and he went, like, where are you? And I was like, I'm at my house. And he was like, that's not your house. And I was like, I'm like, it is now. This is where I live. And he was like, where are you? I was like, I'm in a different state. And he was like, what state? Obviously, he doesn't fucking, he doesn't actually know what state. I still said it, but, like, he doesn't actually know. And
Yeah.
then he said, when are you coming home? And I was like, yeah, fuck.
And you're like, no, God. Like, that breaks my heart for you. 'Cause that's always, like, the hardest conversation to have.
Dude,
especially with, like, a little cousin who may not understand.
Yeah, he didn't, for sure, which was, like, the worst part. Because, like, when he asked me, like, when I'm coming home, it was like, okay, he understood I'm not here right now.
Yeah.
But he doesn't understand that, like, I literally am not living there anymore. And he was just like, and he kept going with it too, where he was like, after he said, when you coming home? And I said, oh, I don't know, but I'm not coming home anytime soon. And he was asking me why not, and I was like, well, I live here, and I have to go through the whole, like, I live here thing again.
Yeah.
And then he went, my brain is trying to, like, type something as I was talking, but
I hate it when that happens.
He starts going, I'm gonna come there. And I was like, I'm gonna come to your different state. And I was like, yeah, you're gonna come drive here? And he was like, no, mommy's gonna drive. And he's like, actually, daddy's gonna drive. I'm like, yeah, when you coming? And he was like, tomorrow. And I was just like, oh my God, as cute as that is, like, God, that,
yeah, I can understand why that would just kill you.
Yeah, that one definitely, that's literally what made me so sad, too. After that, I was like, fuck, like, he's 4, and I'm basically gonna miss him fully, like, just, like, growing up. And, like, his brother, I was there for his brother all the time when he was growing up. So it just kind of sucks, where I'm like, I'm not there now, and I'm not gonna be there anytime. Like, by the time I'm back there, if I ever am, he's gonna be grown up. And it's like, oh, that stung. Like, it literally makes me so sad right now just even saying it. So I know, I'm like,
I can only imagine. No, I mean, actually, I don't have to imagine. That's me with my niece. I pretty much missed my entire, like, the childhood of my niece's, like, life entirely.
It is, like, it is heartbreaking, honestly. And, like, I felt bad. Like, I told Cameron about it, and he literally was like, he knows how I am with my family, and he was, like, saying, you know, that literally breaks his heart to hear that I had to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And he always feels bad. Like, he'll always be like, oh, I feel like I took you away from your family, and it's like, it's not like you wanted to. Like, I know that if he had basically the option, he would have moved.
Mm-hmm.
Because, not that, like, he has family here. Like, we went to see his family and stuff on, like, the weekend. And, like, he has a family, but he doesn't have the relationship that I do with mine. So I think he understands that, and, like, he wishes it didn't have to, like, I didn't have to move over here like this. But at the same time, it's what's gonna work right now. And I'm sure you know, too, because, like, money-wise, only one of us really has a money and a stable job, and that ain't me. So,
well, yeah, and when you guys were getting together, he was already, like, he had already put in for the house and everything.
Yes, yeah, that was his goal in life, basically, was, like, to buy a house. Like, that's all he wanted, was to just buy a house. And he feels like, you know, like, this was, like, his thing. Like, this was his goal. He wanted to just buy this house. So, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, don't do it. Like, obviously, it's like, this is what you want to do.
Yeah,
this
like,
is your goal.
let me support
You're gonna
that.
do it. Like, The fuck? And that's why my mom was like, why doesn't he buy a house here? I'm like, because he has a job there where he is able to buy a house. Like,
right.
that's all, like, he is allowed to do that. And my mom kept doing that sort of thing where she was making me feel bad like that. And I was like, dude, like, he's the one with the job. This is his goal. This is what he wants to do, and he's gonna do it. Like, she wanted me to be like, no, don't. Like, what the fuck?
Why would you not support the person that you love?
Yeah, I don't think she understood it either.
In doing what, like, and I get it. She's looking at it from, I'm gonna use the words, the selfish mom.
Yeah.
Perspective of my kid is moving, not just like out of the house, but out of the state.
Yeah.
Like my mom, I'm
so scared.
35 years old, and my mom's sitting there going, okay, are you okay? Like, are you good? And we're in the same state. We're just very far apart in the same state because God loves the fact that California is so gosh darn big. But, like, she still does the worry wart stuff. And then she's like, you're gonna planning on moving where? And it's like, okay, lady, hold on.
Yeah, like,
I get where you're coming from, but I need to do this for me.
Exactly. And that's, like, what my whole family was trying to tell her, too. Like, that I have never done anything, like, big, crazy, anything like that, ever. And this was just, like, my one thing. And it's, like, because I remember her questioning me on it and everything. And it's, like, do you really think that the one big decision like this that I'm going to make in my life is going to be something that I'm not sure of? Like, think about that. Like, I have literally been so cautious about everything that I do. Like, yeah, my relationships before sucked, but that's, like, a different thing. When you're in a relationship, you're very blinded by shit, which is what has happened before. Yeah, so it's, like, it's a little bit different.
Let's look at my dating history. Anyways, continue.
Definitely not look at mine. But, yeah, so it's like, yes, I've made those decisions that are bad, but, like, nothing else has been. I've never made that, like, big decision on anything like this. So it's like, do you really think I haven't thought of literally every possibility and everything? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
So that's what was, like, bothering me. It's just, like, making me feel like I haven't thought about it, and it's like, I have thought about it every second of every day since he has mentioned it.
This is, like, the thing I obsess about. Like, do you not understand that I'm an overthinker, and, like, overthinking's kind of goes with the package?
Right?
And, like
this all I did was overthink it.
Stop thinking about this one thing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I didn't understand, because I was trying to tell her, like, do you know who I am? Like,
right?
The fuck? Like, all I've ever done is just think about everything that could go wrong. Is this bad? Is this good? Is this whatever? Like, literally, that's all I did was think about everything. So, the fact that she was just kind of, like, again, I get it in a sense of why she was like this, but at the same time, I just didn't like feeling, I don't know, the way she made me feel was just not great for a while about, like, the whole moving thing, and I was like, you were making this so much worse, so much scarier, please stop.
That's kind of like the double-edged sword.
Yeah, like, I didn't need that. I definitely didn't need that. Oh, I fucking can't get this rug right. God damn it. The occasional yell at the game in the middle of a conversation because
in the middle of a conversation. Yeah. It's fine.
I'm leaving this for now because it's pissing me off.
I do like that though.
How's yours coming along? A little break from the shit, and then
so I've repainted the living room.
Okay.
And the kitchen.
Okay. Same.
I am currently about to re-wallpaper the entry hall, but I kind of want to see how this looks first.
Okay.
Because since this is, like, strictly a Christmas house, like, this is the winter house, we only come here during...
Yeah, that's kind of what
I feel like. I feel like I can get away with some of these things I wouldn't normally do. You know?
Yeah.
What are you laughing about?
I fucking accidentally took my sledgehammer out. I was meant to pick up I put a plant down and I meant to pick it up to move it and I fucking smacked it and it went flying across the room. And everyone, like, the people on the side were like, we'll take care of this little plant. And I was like, I didn't mean to abuse it. I fucking broke it. I fucking broke it. No. You break it, so if you hit it with that, it breaks. Oh. Dude, it went flying across the room. Oh my god. I meant to pick it up. Okay. Anyways. Alrighty then. See, that was so hard at the middle of you saying that for me to not bust out laughing when I saw that thing shoot across the room.
I would have busted out laughing too, to be fair. I would have been like, I'm sorry, but if you...
Oh my god, it went flying. Holy shit. Okay. Ooh, occasional. Oh, here's the Christmas shit. God damn it, I was looking for it. Okay.
You're already decorating?
I'm kind of going room by room. So, like...
That's fair.
And then I'll come back and decorate a little bit more and whatever, but I did, like... I'm basically working on the dining room and kitchen at the moment.
Makes sense.
And,
I am...
Yeah.
working on... that hallway, the entryway.
I really feel like I need to put... Let's see. We need some decorations up in this bitch. Where are the lights at? There they are. I want these ones. Let's do red lights. No, given Halloween-y vibes, we'll do this. We'll do... Dude, what the fuck do I put here? Can I do this? No.
The question of the hour. What do I even... this space?
Oh, can I put these here? Okay, that's gonna be, like, in everyone's face, though.
Okay, so... You'll be happy to know that I'm just lightening the entryway. I didn't make it all colorful.
Okay. Okay. Hey, you do you, you know.
Yeah, but at least this part will be relatively, like, similar.
Oh, true, yeah, I didn't change the color. No, you're ugly, fuck you. Alright. Okay. Yeah,
well, shit. Tell me how you really feel about me, wifey. Fuck.
Oh, that sounded so bad. Oh my god, this thing was just making... I, like, really am trying to visualize. Like, it's so different when, like, it's in-person decorating where I can just kind of do things and move them. But in this, it's like...
Yeah.
I mean, I could do the same thing, but it's different. And it's, like, things are bothering me. Also... there's a word for it, and I can't think of those entry tables. Maybe that's what it's called. Maybe, I don't know. But you know what I mean? When you first walk in, they're like a thin table, and they're normally in, like, a living room, just, like, to the side, or, like, in a hallway.
Are you talking about the sideboards?
Is that what it's called?
It's like a sideboard table.
Yeah, like, those, like, they're, like, skinny, and they're just, like, there in, like, a hallway or something. What do they call, like, where, do they have them? I'm assuming they have them in here. I just don't see them. What if I type in entry? No, it doesn't work.
They would be under furniture.
Maybe in a corridor? Ah!
Corridor.
That's a shoe cabinet.
Those are the low ones, but you're looking for is probably...
Yeah, like the little skinny high ones. I don't see one on here, actually. Fuck you!
Then you'll probably want the dining room.
This game sucks.
Because... I forgot that I did get the other DLC, and I forgot. I'm like, I've never seen this shit before. They have the benches in the dining room. They have, like, just the tables, but you could probably find, like...
Can I fit this little guy here? Go on, you little bitch.
Probably find something.
I can at least put this here for now.
Was I still painting? I was still painting.
Alright. That'll work for now, I guess. Bitch.
Do I have enough paint to finish this room? No! You failed me!
Ooh, okay, there's like, oh, and it's a desk though, but I mean, that kind of looks like one. No, okay, never mind. That's stupid idea. Okay. But yeah, I guess another thing that, cause like, it was mostly, part of this was just like an update on things, cause I think it's kind of funny that every time we record it, it's like, okay, I like this guy, the next one's like, okay, we're dating, okay, we moved in.
Right.
See you guys in like 5 years. Okay, we're married.
I don't think it's Wifey Mental Care anymore. I think it's just Cookie's Love Life extravaganza.
Oh god. Well, there after this, like after that update, there's nothing else. Like we're just we've just been chilling. So it's like, hey, this happened, but like we're chilling now.
Yeah.
Like there's not much happening here.
But can we just reminisce on the fact that you were so scared that he did not like you back?
Yeah. It's just that overthinking brain, you know? The brain is an ass sometimes, and everything that everyone's told you that's bad before is what you think of when you're like, okay, I'm going to like somebody again. It's like, well, everybody has treated me like shit, so what's going to be the different thing this time? And I guess it actually was for once.
Hey, I had more faith for you guys than I do in finding that for myself. Tell you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in.
Let me live vicariously through you and Cameron.
Yeah,
right.
I thought you were gonna say that you had more faith in us than you did in your.
There was no faith in that. Like, let's be real.
That was. And I'm
a momentary lapse of judgment. That was.
I was gonna say I'm also just glad that also didn't work because he makes me mad.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Yeah, there's so much, but
I'm very aware.
That's a different thing. That's
okay. I like that much better.
Yeah. But I know another thing that we were going to mention that you brought up is talking about potential things that we will be recording or playing, whichever.
We have no idea, as per usual.
Yep.
Just exactly how this will go. Because gaming with Wifey is nothing but an adventure.
Yeah, we don't know anything. Like, just, like, we also, before we started this, we were just kind of like, oh, so I was like, hey, what are we going to talk about? And Pangu kind of listed off some things, and we were like, all right, cool, bet. And then hit record.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens with us. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
like we've got it.
We don't know what's going on.
We have no idea.
But that's okay.
Ever about what is actually happening with gaming with Wifey. We do know that it is fun.
Yeah. Who needs to know what's going on? Like, that's overrated anyway.
And that it gives us, that excuse to make sure we hang out.
True.
Because we need that in our lives. Let's be real.
I was gonna say the main reason for gaming with Wifey is basically just that we hang out and play games.
100%.
Okay, that's kind of ugly. Yeah. The gray on gray, not vibing with it.
Really?
Yeah, that was like it was like matching the wall, and I was like, okay, this is too much.
I found the snowflake wallpaper, so I did something with that.
I'm sure ours are gonna look completely different again.
Probably. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it at this point.
That's one of the best parts, is that it looks nothing like it should.
Nothing.
Like,
mine
nothing
is very
like we
dark.
expected it to be.
Yeah, Pangus is always very bright and happy, and mine looks like depression.
What? Again with that?
Yeah, isn't that what I said? Is that what I said last time?
You said last time.
Because it does. It literally is just like, yours is like, oh my god, yay, so happy, and mine is like, I want to cry in here, sit in here and cry.
Again, why am I wearing what looks like oven mitts? I don't know.
Ooh, I forgot to put that there, but it's Christmas, so I have a couple lights in here. At least it is still dark, I will say. It's just my vibe. I do like darker colors.
As dark as her soul. I'm just kidding.
I hate this thing. Oh wait, no, I can just change it. I feel like the wood is not wooding. Let's do brown. Give me some of that.
Okay. What
Light.
is...
Come on. All right. Right. The thing that I just mentioned. But yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if there's another like multiplayer game that I can think of that's similar to like It Takes Two sort of vibe.
Well, there is. There are others. There's Way Out. There's
Oh yeah.
Change Together.
Fuck no. Hate that game.
I think that would make me
God,
so mad.
dude, I played that with Mackenzie, her boyfriend, and Cameron, and
Oh God.
the worst thing in the world was being between Mackenzie and Cameron. Like, I couldn't have thought of anyone worse to be next to. And I know that probably sounds terrible because, yes, Cameron is my boyfriend. But those two have some of the worst, like, ADD I've ever seen in my life. So I'm between these two fools. And they'll be like, ooh, a rock. And I'll get yanked across the fucking thing. Like,
you get yeeted a lot.
oh my God. Yeah, and Andrew's in the front trying to lead us. And I'm like, Andrew, please pull. They're trying to pull me. They see like a hole in the wall and they gotta go run to it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It was something.
Whoa. Gabe,
We're all yelling
I was
at each
looking
other, but.
Christmas. The heck?
But yeah. A Way Out I do own. And. I don't know.
So that's an option.
Yeah. Ooh, we could put little
tiny
snowflake. Are they lights? They're little lights. Cute. I'll put them right here. 1 and...
Extra large. There we go.
Bitch. 1 and 2. Ah, cute. Little lights. Right. I actually need a real lamp, though. Thank you. Like a standing lamp.
I know. I'm decorating now, too.
Yeah, I'm like going
Luckily,
it's up and down.
Are you going ham?
Not yet. I'm slow. Dude, what do you mean I can't put... Okay. I don't like this lamp. It's stupid looking. No. I'm like kind of just making my way up. And then I'm going to come back down and put like more details. Like I'm kind of filling it out with normal furniture and then putting a couple little decorations throughout each room, and then I'm gonna come back and do even more. Cause
nice.
I did kitchen / dining room, and then I did living room, and I'm in a little entryway.
I'm doing like as I think about things, I'm kind of moving.
That's fair. I don't like any of these lamps. All the standing lamps are kind of ugly. Now, here's a normal lamp. I just want like a normal. Large. Do I want a large lamp? I'm gonna make it red for Christmas, though.
Do it.
This is not a large lamp. It is microscopic. What the fuck was the small lamp, then, if that was the large? What the hell is this rinky-dink? What? Dude. Wait, it is actually so dumb. The small version of this lamp literally looks like you took a shrink gun and took it to like a normal, like a standing lamp, and then just shrunk it down. Like, it is super long, and then it just has a tiny little top on it. That is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my goodness.
We're not using that, whatever the hell that thing was. Me thinking I found a normal lamp, and it's, I don't know what the hell. Are you a normal lamp? Like, I just want a decent looking lamp. Alright? Just be normal.
Oh, we should put that over
Okay,
here.
you're normal. You're very large, though. Ew, I hate it. Ugh. I can't make a decision.
You can't make a decision?
The lights are really messing with me here. Maybe I should do one of these. Ooh, I should put one of these outside. Is this an outside light? I don't know, but I'm gonna go find out. One and... Oh, the doorbell's in my way, you stinker.
Okay.
Fucker. Where is this at? It's hanging on, I think, this. Do I need a light switch outside? How do I turn the... I think I needed to put the light switch outside. That's annoying. Light switch, and we'll put the light switch right over here. The fuck? I can't turn the light on. Trying to turn the light on outside, and it is not working. Can I go to here? Okay, so that doesn't work. I thought it was a cute idea, but I'll go fuck myself. Okay. Guess I can't do that. I'm just gonna come back. I'm gonna go upstairs. We'll do this little section. I need some lights here as well.
Okay, so I think...
Oh, this light is pretty. Okay, I like this one. I did change the rug that's going down the stairs to a red because Christmas.
Christmas?
Like, I would never have it, but it's Christmas. So, you know, I just, The cat is moving. I don't trust her. I see her little head up to something sneaky. Okay, no, I don't need this for a recorder. I just need, like... I need things that are in my brain, and I need them to show up here. Like, I need to see them, because I can't think of what I, like, fully want. I have, like, a slight idea, but I need to see it.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I don't see... I'm, like, scrolling through everything, like, help, Lord. Okay. But, yeah, has there been any, you know, life updates for the Pangu over there? Or anything slight besides having less work?
Less work, is pretty much the, bulk of my life updates. Unfortunately, with like working so much, I don't really do a lot else to have like updates for, you know what I mean? Like,
That's fair, yeah.
unfortunately, like I just do what I always do, and I've always thrown myself into work because I was told growing up that hard work will get you places, and little did I know that shit was a lie.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I mean, like, sure, sometimes it does. I mean, I don't know. I haven't done too much when it comes to hard work, you know? Like, I've done hard work in certain things, but when it comes to just, like...
Like, I've always thrown myself into things because I'm very much so it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So when I'm working, like, I'm working. That's it. Like, peace out, Girl Scout. If you need me, I'll see you in 5 months. Because that's just how I've always been.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. But in the same breath, at least I know that I will always be reliable to do the thing, you know, like, to do the things that I've always said I was going to do.
Yeah.
So it's self-rewarding, but it doesn't really give me much to show for it, sadly.
Yeah. No, I get that.
But other than that, I need to do some finance stuff so that I can start really saving up for the move. I'm giving my years.
You're
stuck
giving
in-
yourself what?
2 years.
Okay. Okay.
2 years to save enough money. I need about 10 grand.
Okay. You got it.
To get myself out and about,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Me being like, you got it, because I just want her to be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of rely on you a little bit.
Well, I want her to be. Obviously, she's not gonna be here, but she'll be closer to me.
Dude, you'll be closer than my parents currently.
Yeah, I don't know how far. How far will you be?
Just under 5 hours.
I mean, hey, that's pretty. You'll be the closest one to me, so.
I know. It'll be crazy for once.
I know. Isn't that insane that you're gonna be the closest one to me?
Yeah, and then we can pick up my birthday twin.
Yes, she's a bit far, but hey, we can meet in the middle. Perfect. I don't have to go anywhere. You guys just come here.
Right?
Because I am in the middle, because
You
is, I think, 6 hours.
Something like that. You would be in
Yeah.
the middle, the both of us, for sure.
Easy. I don't have to do nothing. Just gotta sit here, you know.
Right?
I'm gonna put
Dude, Cameron's gonna come home one day,
like,
and he's
what
gonna
the
be like,
fuck?
who the hell's cars are in the middle, like, in my driveway?
He
on the
would
street?
die if he walked in and you were both here. He would be so happy, though, because I know he
would.
wants me
He
to
would
have
be
people.
so excited.
Yeah, but he'd be like, what the fuck? Be like, oh my god, we should totally do that. Be like, surprise!
By the way,
I have some friends
crashing on your
here.
couch.
Let me put this.
Why won't you let me put you there? That's rude. Okay.
And there. Okay,
Alright,
we got some decorations going on here.
I'm still decoring.
Yeah, I still haven't done that to the bedroom. I haven't done the upstairs. I'm in the middle of it, but...
Well, I still have some stuff I need to do in the entryway. I need to finish the living room, which is what I'm working on.
Yeah, I assumed
Decide
I
if I'm
kinda-
gonna do anything in the kitchen.
Damn it. Yeah, I assumed I couldn't put that there. It's gonna have to be like that for now. Cute! I'm gonna put a whole ass sleigh or sled. Christmas sleigh? That's bothering me. Sleigh? Sled?
It's a sleigh.
I'm gonna put this. I can't overlap it. Fuck you.
Rude.
I can't over. You're an asshole. Fine, I'll put these downstairs. Oh, that's not centered. Jesus. Did I just become blind for a second there? Holy.
Quite possibly.
Jesus Lord. I really messed that one up there. Alright. See, I'm like occasionally, like, I come across a decoration and I'm like, ooh, let me go run this downstairs real quick.
Right? Like, let me go do this real quick.
So, like, I'm kind of in the middle of trying to do upstairs, but then if I see something I like in the decorations, I gotta go run them downstairs. No, don't do this to me. I'm gonna have to put it all the way up there. Alright, now I have to readjust all of them. Because one of them couldn't go in the position of the other one, so now I have to move all of them.
That's obnoxious.
So, since I don't have my camera on at the moment, I'm going to do a quick outro right here. But we are going to continue this into a part 2 because we ended up talking a little more than we expected. So, in the middle of it, we were like, all right, maybe we should probably do a part 2. So, this is where we're going to end it here for now. And then we're going to continue for part 2 of Wifeys Mental Care. We'll see what we get into. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in part 2. What the? And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. Now we don't have to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be money slime. Oh. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We could walk